Harry then closed the distance between her and Cove and crushed him in a painfully tight hug. What the fuck? Hello Aromas, this is Aromie here. Welcome back to our life. We're here with Cove and Baxter. The other guy I was talking about was Derek. If editing me completely forgot, but it was Derek. Where's Derek?
So,
what made you decide on Sunset Bird? Oh yes, well my parents rented a condo, so I had a place to stay while I'm off for a semester from college and not living in the dorms. There was a playful glint in Baxter's eyes as he continued.
Honestly.
Ideally, they wanted to send me somewhere that wasn't too exciting, but lucky for me, they picked the wrong street, considering the two of you live here. Oh, he's such a flirt. Cove was practically reeling over how Baxter found a way to fit comments like that into every single topic thus far. Why do you keep doing that? You don't know us, but you talk like you already do. Cove spoke firm yet genuinely confused, and Baxter smiled cautiously. I don't feel the need to keep words of praise to myself, and when I say something, I mean it.
See?
Plus, what's the point of spending my off semester alone? The best part of being somewhere new is getting to interact with new people. Am I honestly the first person who's acknowledged your attractive, intriguing people? True, you're hidden away in a tiny tourist trap, but still. Baxter crossed his arms after studying your faces a few more seconds. He decided to continue. Am I only trying to score a hookup or get a romantic fling started by saying those things? No, that isn't the point of speaking well of others. I was raised better than that. Okay. Though would I be fussed if that's what my words led to? Also no. Oh, Baxter, dude. You're like super confident in yourself. I would never. I am flexible, not a surprise. Oh my god, please stop. I can back off with the lines if you don't like the attention, but I would like to be friends if we can. I don't think I can handle a friend like you. I think I would be too flustered, and if I catch you doing this in front of me, in front of like random strangers, I'm just gonna be like, Baxter, please. Cove wasn't sure how to respond. He glanced at you, and he continued to look at your face when he spoke. Thanks for answering. I'm not interested in any of that with you. Maybe not the friend thing, but the other part. It doesn't bother me. I'd appreciate it if you didn't do that with me. I'm finding it pretty entertaining. You probably annoyed a lot of people. You stood there unsure how to react. I'd appreciate if you don't do it to me. I'm very into Cove. I've like developed feelings for him since I was like a fucking child. So I'd appreciate it if you didn't do that with me. I'll keep it in check. Glad we're working things out. Shifting his weight to his other foot, Baxter tried to move forward. So since we're both already out here, did my arrival interrupt anything? Definitely not. He smiled as silently agreed. He laughed in a conspiratorial way. He looked away nervously. He told Baxter you were both waiting to see who was gonna move in. He smiled. I'm just gonna smile and wave, boys.
Just smile and wave, boys.
He smiled and silently agreed. If Cole wasn't going to say anything, neither were you. Baxter didn't need to know how much of today was spent waiting to see who was moving in. We're actually just waiting for our friends to go to the mall. Baxter watched you both carefully for a hint of what was going on, but decided not to pry any further. Well, if either of you are free, I'd be thrilled to hang out this summer, but we can save the scheduled talk for later. I should get my things inside. He gave a small nod of the head and flashed you both a dazzling smile.
Goodbye.
Goodbye for today. Bye. Cole gave a small wave as well. Alright, see ya, Baxter. Baxter then turned on his heel and strolled back to his suitcase, picking it up bringing it to his condo. You and Cove were silent as Baxter unlocked the door and disappeared inside the house. With him completely out of scene, Cove let out a long breath.
Well,
I don't know how I'm gonna explain that guy to my dad.
well.
You burst into the fit of laughter trying to imagine the conversation. At least the job is done. We saw the new neighbor, and now we can go meet up with Terry and Miranda. Yeah, we should get going. Yes, I want to see this Terry girl. You gave Baxter's condo one last glance over your shoulder. You were looking forward to seeing more of him? You thought he was charming? Ooh, you were not interested in him? You weren't sure how to feel? You thought he gave a pretty bad first impression? You decided he definitely wasn't someone you liked. You're not interested in him. It's not like I don't want to see what he's like. Because, you know, eventually when his DLC comes out and Derek's DLC comes out, I'm definitely purchasing both of them because, you know, we want to see what happens with them. You weren't sure how to feel? No, wait. You were not interested in him. We're all for Cove. It seemed like Baxter was trying, but you couldn't imagine making time for him. Turning your attention back to Cove, you pushed all thoughts of Baxter aside. You both started making your way towards town. A little while later, you and Cove reached a main street in town. All of a sudden, you stopped walking. What's wrong? I think I heard my phone. You dug your cell phone out and looked at it with a satisfied grin. There was a new message. Before you could read it, you were distracted by a small amused noise from Cove. His head was slightly tilted to the side as he looked carefully at your old keychain. Oh, do you remember getting this for me? I can't believe you still have that. Of course I do, I love it. You shouldn't be surprised. Well, someone was crazy enough to get it for me, so I may as well use it. You shrugged. You quietly blushed at him, pointing it out. No, of course I do. I love it. You meant it. The intensity of your words had Cove blushing and looking away from you. For a moment, you were both at a loss for words. You were sucked into remembering that day he bought it for you. Cove was the one who spoke up again.
It's nice.
I'm actually glad you like it. It's so cute, how could I not? He looked back at you with a playful grin. Especially since it cost me a whole $6. That's like $30 in kid money. His matter-of-fact tone had you laughing deep. It took several moments to compose yourself enough to speak. I didn't realize that was the going rate. It was then, probably be more now. So you're trying to say that you were a big spender? In kid money, yes, I was definitely a high roller, remember? That had you both bursting into fits. Smiling, refocused on the task at hand. You opened the new text from Miranda and all you saw was, I can see you. Immediately from where you stood, you started swiveling your head around. You couldn't spot Miranda anywhere, but she did send you more messages. I see you looking. Where are you? Haha, come on. Really, Randy? I would do the haha. That's so nice, we could actually text. The message was sent and you're back to looking around, scanning for any sign of movement and familiar faces. But they were still invisible. Cove looked at you carefully, raising an eyebrow. You sighed at the ridiculousness, you burst into laughter at her antics, you sent your own joking text. I think I would send a joking text. If you want to keep hiding, Cove and I can just do our own stuff without you. That was what you decided on. You smirked, hitting the send on that message. Cove looked at you curious, raising an eyebrow. What's happening? Before you could even begin explaining anything to Cove, you both snapped your attention to the yelling from across the street. And there you saw Miranda and Terry coming out from behind the backside wall of the grocery store. They both started waving wildly to draw even more attention to themselves. Cove took a step in their direction, grinning. He put his hands around his mouth to better project his message across the street. Hey! Laughing and arm in arm, the girls stopped only to look both ways and then rushed across the empty street. Hi, Miranda. Wait, you're Miranda. I called Miranda my cousin. My bad. I hope you weren't waiting too long.
Hey, buddies.
Oh, that's Terry. Terry, you're not stepping on Cove, are you? I do like her outfit though. Their outfits are very summery. Hi. That joke wasn't funny. I'm amazed. How did you appear out of nowhere like that? Hey, I'm so happy to see you too. I thought you both knew better than a jaywalk. Wordlessly, you waved. Well, I don't know, Terry, so I'm not gonna be like, I'm happy to see you two. Let's just wait. They giggled at that. Terry waved back at you. Miranda looked pleased that you weren't upset by her joke. Why would I be upset? That's kind of funny and cute. Terry then closed the distance between her and Cove. Wait. Excuse me, Terry. What are you doing? Terry then closed the distance between her and Cove and crushed him in a painfully tight hug. What the fuck? Jealousy! Jealous! Swear I'm not like this in person though. I'm not like this in person, so don't worry. I'm not gonna attack Tyler for hugging another chick. You're finally here. It's been so long. What took you? He did his best to eke out a reply with his chest being compressed. Yo, you're still holding on to him?
Sorry.
Eventually she let him go. Terry looked at him with a beaming smile, but Cove was distracted, rubbing his arms. It's okay. She's my enemy, while his enemy's like technically Baxter, even though I told Baxter that I'm not interested already, so Standing there, Miranda shifted her weight to her other hip. Hey Miranda, you want a hug? She watched Cove patiently with a bashful smile. Welcome back. Oh, right. Sorry. You guys haven't seen him in months, so okay, I guess that's not too bad of a... Thanks. It finally felt official. Where's my cousin? I need to call her up. I've done forgot her name. Is it Lillian? Was it Lillian? Everyone was together in one place. From here, you weren't sure how often you would have another afternoon like this again. They didn't either.
So?
Cove. Terry poked Cove square in the chest. Yo, you're being quite touchy, aren't you? You're gonna have to get me your schedule by this time yesterday. Wait, what? You're gonna have to get me your schedule by this time yesterday?
No way.
Not really possible, Terry, but I can say as soon as I know. So far, work hasn't said anything, but I can tell you I'm busy with Orca activities. When Cove was at his part-time job or pursuing his athletic interests, he volunteered for the Ocean Restoration California affiliation, Orca. The group focused on cleaning up beaches and removing pollution from the ocean. Cove always loved the sea. It didn't surprise you one bit when he started getting involved with them. It was Cove's activity. You joined Orca too after learning of it. You were an Orca member and introduced Cove to it. I feel like I would do it with him. Save the ocean, guys. He joined Orca after learning about it. Their big Smash event for... Smash? Smash Bros? I'm kidding. Smash event for the year is coming right up, isn't it? Yeah, there's not that much more to do before that, but I'm kind of looking forward to the fundraising push. Hopefully we can pull it off. If anyone can do it, it's you two. And even if it goes really bad, it'll still look good on a college application at least. That's true. Hey, guess what else? We don't have to stand here to say stuff. Let's go! I would like a meal now. Perking up, Cove nodded in agreement. Yeah, I'm hungry. Time to head out. The four of you headed into town, happily chatting the whole way. The only decision left to make was where exactly to stop and eat. The rest of the afternoon and evening passed by in a blink of an eye. When night fell, it was time to head home, and you parted ways with Miranda and Terry. You and Cole reached your neighborhood without event. It was late enough that your out-of-the-way street was dark and silent. You were walking tiredly after such a long day. You strolled with a skip in your step. You ambled along. Cove was giving you a piggyback ride. It was a long day out and about. You appreciated that you could rely on him to make things more comfortable for you. You tightened your grip on Cove and turned your head ever so slightly, peering in his face out of the corner of your eyes. You wondered why he felt so distant to you. Wait! What the fuck? It was out of character. Are you alright, Cove? I mean, I was kind of flustered with Terry's situation, but... For a while, Cove silently stared ahead and left you alone with your own thoughts. It surprised you when you did hear his voice all of a sudden. He still wouldn't look at you. It feels weird coming back to the neighborhood and trying to get into things like they're the same, and they're not. They've changed. They're still changing. Huh. I guess that makes sense. Your mouth felt uncomfortably dry all of a sudden. But, Cove, you do these things to me where, like, I don't understand and I try to understand, and then I don't understand all of a sudden again. It was true. The things that kept the people you knew together were starting to disappear. Each person had to make their own priorities and their own path now that it wasn't set for them. You thought about your own immediate future. Yeah, this part sucks in life, you know? When you grow up with these groups of people, and then once high school is done with, you're all partying on your own ways, and you sometimes don't contact them anymore, or you do contact them but can't contact enough, and it just seems like everyone's just doing them, and it gets lonely sometimes. If you had to choose in this very moment, you wanted to go to school full-time, to go to school part-time, to work full-time, to work part-time, to focus on time that's not school or work. Let's do it based on how I did it. I mean, obviously, all these past choices, I have been reflecting on my own real life situation. Once I graduated high school, I moved out of Florida and moved to a new state. And I didn't get a job until like a couple of months later because I didn't want to pursue school because I didn't want to get loans for a major I didn't know what I wanted to do with. And because I didn't know what major I can go for. So I guess technically mine was to focus on time that's not school or work. So I'm just trying to find myself, you know. And that was the basics. For yourself, you wanted to work on self-improvement on your own, take some time to just relax, try to figure out what you truly want. I am still dealing with this. Like, I know what I want, but it's all a gamble on lucky. But at that time, I think I was just trying to relax. And for that, you wanted to stay local, go out of state. I went out of state actually. Travel around to different places, go abroad. I didn't stay local. I actually left my state, so let's go out of state. It'd all be happening so soon. You'd started to prepare what was coming. You hadn't begun to do anything about that yet. I think I would already be starting, because I already had all my shit packed. Oh, I'm leaving him. You'd been open about your situation. Everyone knew. You'd only spoken about this with the family and those you were close to, like Cove. And you kept all of this to yourself. And Cove was the only person who knew. No, I would tell my family and my close ones, like Cove. Now you wonder what Cove had in mind. You'd heard him consider some things for his future, but it was never anything that would have counted as a real plan. And this is where we're actually going to stop for today's episode. Holy fuck, this game's just flying by as a recording. This is some deep shit right here. I really appreciate the game, how it gives you so many different options. So there's so many different ways this game's ending result can change. So I don't even know how many hours people have already put into this game alone, without DLC and with DLC. But anyway, thank you guys for watching today's episode. Stay beautiful, and I'll see you guys in the next one.